Hey y'all, so this is my last video of the day. I feel like I've been feeding. I put out 4 videos. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a break and come back tomorrow. But hello y'all, this your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Alright y'all, we jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing the Dougie, our Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. Alright, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to y'all about her thoughts with Noway TV using her in her words. So as y'all know, a while ago, Ivory had came out and she felt as though Noway TV was using her on the back end because she was one of Zeus, and they felt as though, oh, they need somebody to replace Ivory, so who not better to replace Ivory than Kash? And they end up putting Kash on this show called The Upgrade, and basically, allegedly, they had gave her a car, got her makeup done. I feel as though they probably put some money in her pocket, everything, and kind of like just gave her some stuff, to show like they care about her, all that. Come to find out, that's somewhat what happened, but not all the way. So, mind y'all, Kash just did South Central Baddies. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's like, from what I see, every time after Kash does South Central Baddies, she usually does a crash out, or her and Isaiah get into it. And then she'll be like, oh, I'm not doing South Central Baddies no more. I hate doing South Central Baddies, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's always something after she gets done filming South Central Baddies. Whether it be a reunion or it be literally the show. Like, it's always something that just didn't sit right with her, didn't go her way, to where she be like, I never want to do the show again. Okay, cool. So, mind y'all, they are doing like big promotion. Noway TV really is making a mark in Atlanta with promotion that they're doing in Atlanta. I do have... No, I'm going to get it to Patreon. I'm going to give it to Patreon. Okay, anyway. Just go to my Patreon and see. Because, no, she pissed me off. Anyways, so they are going around promoting South Central Baddies. They went on a Swayway podcast. I tried, y'all. I was going to make her... It was too chaotic. Boring, chaotic. Sway, in my opinion, was just doing a little much. This was his first time, in my opinion, like, doing a lot. I feel as though I've seen multiple podcasts, where he leads the charts, and this time he was just doing a lot for me. And they really, like, they were talking about old stuff. Like, can we get to the point here? Let's get to the point. Anyway, so they did his podcast. They went on another guy podcast. It was chaotic on there. I just couldn't watch it all the way through. Zanaya did not know how to shut up. Yes, Zanaya. Too much. Got on my nerves there. They end up doing another interview too, where they do like, y'all know that it's like an interview where they like sit on a porch. They went there. I don't know if it's necessarily out yet, but they went there. And they did a photo shoot. That's all I've seen so far. So they have been doing big promotion on South Central Baddies. I don't know why they doing all this big promotion, but they have. Which I understand they want more viewers. And, of course, people want to know, like, their thoughts and everything. And they've done, like, little promotion here and there for some of their shows. But I feel as though this is the biggest promotion that I've ever seen them do, in my opinion. Okay, boom. So, Kash felt some type of way about them, doing all this stuff and not having her included. So, allegedly, like, the ones who are going around doing the interviews is Kayla, Lori, Billy, Zanaya, and Joyce. These are allegedly supposed to be the stars of the show. And they, quote unquote, made the show, so that's why they are having them go around, do the podcast and everything like that. So Kash felt some type of way because she feels as though her ops, aka Ivory, and other people are using it against her, that Noway TV put her on the upgrade, but they did not, prance her around to be on like the magazines, the interviews and stuff like that. She feel as though like they playing with her and they kind of playing in her face, making it seem like, you're the poor girl who needed help, so we helped you out. We be looking out for you, but we don't necessarily want you to promote our brand. Now I'm gonna say this too. I went and seen, I think it's called The Breakdown that they had Kash do. When I tell y'all, I couldn't even get through it. She was so up in the sky, and that really got on my nerves. So I see why they didn't take you nowhere. No shade. Because if you can't even get through an interview and you got to be up in the air, I don't want to necessarily take you around either. I really don't. And to an extent, like I said before, every time she come off South Central Baddies, she's always complaining about something not going her way or her just being like she's not going to do it no more. So I wouldn't necessarily want to prance you around when you be doing stuff like that too. Now, I've seen Kash do an interview before where she wasn't under influence. She did great. She did an interview. It was her and Seven, but it truly was Kash's interview. And Kash did a great job. But when I just seen The Breakdown, and I ain't gonna lie, to an extent, they allow her to do stuff like that. They coddle her, because it'd have been no way that I would have took out my time to have somebody do an interview and they up in the sky somewhere, barely know what they saying. It's just giving like they in the sky. It's giving unprofessional. You hear the word. We want the full you, not you in the sky. So that got on my nerves. Okay. So she felt some type of way about them not bringing her on these shows. She felt as though, they put her on a show called The Upgrade, but the other girls doing magazines, Billy in a movie. It's like they trying to make a fool out of her, like I said before. So she ends up giving us some details. No shade. I thought the details was crazy. So Kash let us know that she had bought her own car with her check, I'm guessing, that they gave her. She had bought her own car. She didn't need anything about her car. And they got her hair done and they got her tooth fixed. But that stuff that she said that she could have got done. Like, no shade, Kash. She was not going to go get that tooth fixed. Like, we've seen you without that tooth. Please. They need to go and get that tooth fixed. And with getting her hair done, they got it done, but she was like, she can get her hair done anytime, which is true. I do feel as though if Kash ain't got nothing, she got her hair done. So she keeps that aesthetic up. And like I said before, I feel as though this is probably why they don't bring Kash to nothing else. Because it's always a crash out moment after. Like, I get it. You feeling some type of way about them putting Billy in a movie and magazines and interviews. Like, I totally understand it, because truly, South Central Baddies is somewhat your show. But this lets us know that you were not the main character this season, which I think is crazy. But I feel as though she wasn't the main character last season. I feel like last season, it was like Liddy, Fly Nye, Ivory were like the breakout stars. Well, Liddy was already a breakout star, but like this like stamped them to be the breakout. I feel like when Kash broke out, it was kind of too late. I feel like she broke out at the reunion where she was really giving it to them and stuff like that. And maybe in the beginning, but like after her and Ivory got into it, Kash was neither here nor there, for real, for real. Like, she still made an impact, don't get me wrong, but I think because of what Fly Nye, Ivory, pressure Liddy had going on overshadowed Kash and everything Kash had going on. Don't get me wrong, we seen Nina and Kash, but that was neither here nor there. Billy and Kash, that was neither here nor there. They were great for what it was, but like I said, the breakout stars and more of the controversy that we was really here for and put our seatbelts on for and had us glued to the TV was Ivory, Fly Nye, Liddy, pressure, and somewhat of Monet, because her stuff was getting thrown in Lolly, low key. So, yeah, I hate that this season is not revolved around Kash, because I feel as though that's why they went ahead and gave us South Central because they know that we need to see Kash at least once or twice out the year on Noway TV. And honestly, I do feel like they was playing her, like, no shade. Yeah, I do. They probably just don't be feeling like dealing with all that with Kash. I do believe Kash comes with a lot. You know, sometimes she might not show up. It might be a problem. Just anything. So they don't necessarily try to depend on her. And I can understand that because these other girls is giving they hungry. Okay? Regardless of the pay, they just want to get their name out there. So as long as they can get their name out there, they going to be there. Because from what everybody's saying, allegedly, Noway TV don't pay you much or nothing. I'm sure they didn't pay them much or nothing on South Central Baddies, allegedly. So with that, they, on the platform to get their name out, they want to be fan favorites, obviously. They want to come on more shows. So with that, they going on a press run. They doing everything that Simon says to do. If Simon say go do this, they gonna go do that. And all Simon had to do was fly them out. And if Simon said, we're going to be on a press run, y'all going to be on it for how many days, da-da-da, and y'all do y'all thing, and that's what they've been doing. And, you know, I'm not mad at them for doing press runs, getting their voices out, being the face of this new season. I do think now that TV is stepping more in this business bag, and, you know, they cleaning house. So, yeah, I mean, I get where she coming from. I do need to see the season more, though, to see what she is giving, you know, if she will be playing the background again, or is she the front goer? Because like Bila, my, I mean, Knuckles is the only one saying something like that, but really, like, on the blogs and stuff, it's really Kayla, Jab, and I'll say Knuckles and Moolah, who's really talking about something. But they even said Moolah got one more episode and she over with. So, because I'm like, well, why Moolah ain't up there? But like I said, they said she got one more episode and she gone. Ain't nobody stun her. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all in this video. Let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to see y'all next one. Bye.